Hello everybody and welcome. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today's video we will learn how to create this basic application that you went into. In that application is gonna check if you have MetaMask installed, and if you have MetaMask installed on your browser, he gonna ask you to get into, okay? And if everything goes well, he gonna show you, the application is gonna show you in the console your address, okay? Simple. So I'm gonna check this is my address, so F623, perfect, that's my wallet address. So beautiful. So let's start. We're gonna do it with Bit and with Typescript. So if you don't know about Typescript, don't worry, you can use JavaScript, this is the same. And if you never use Bit, don't worry, it's super easy. It's like 3 things that you will have to know. So if we click here, get start, we just going down, and this part, we have to copy this line. This is kind of almost everything, okay? You have to copy that line is to create the project. You can use yarn and you can use npm PNPM. Well, the point is we're gonna use npm. So I copy that, and I will close this. I will close that, and I'm gonna open a terminal. Okay, let's create it. I will go to my developer directory, like this one, so I only have to paste the code, the command line. So first of all, we have to choose a name. So I will put it Typescript MetaMask. That is gonna be the name. It's gonna be a vanilla and Typescript. Okay, that's all. So now we have to do a cd, change directory to go into that folder. And my folder name is TS MetaMask. Perfect. So here we have npm install. Very good. Npm install is to install all the dependencies that my project gonna need to run and to build and etc. So npm install and npm room dev to start the local server. Okay, so if we go into that direction, localhost 5173, hey, we have it. We have our first Bit and Typescript application. Well done if you have this step done. It's perfect. So what do we have to do now? We have here this counter, blah blah. We have to open the code of the project into a text editor. So I'm gonna close this, and I'm gonna do it like this: code dot. With code dot, because I have Visual Studio Code installed in my computer, the Visual Studio is gonna open the whole directory here, in the text editor. Okay, but you can use any other. So I'm gonna go directly to the code, the important part. So we have here the main. In the main we have the code. For example, this is the image of the first logo, the Bit logo. This is the image for the Typescript, and this is by Typescript. If we came here, we have here Bit Typescript, okay? And we have the counter here, and that part I don't want to use it. I want to use it here, Bit Typescript, and I can put it here, MetaMask. All right. This is the counter function, so I don't want to use it, and I will quit it from here. Perfect. In order to check if everything is well, console log hello. I save it, and we have to put it again, the local server to run. So npm room dev. Okay. This is the same to came here to package.json, and here. It's like when you make npm room dev is doing this, or build is doing this. Okay. The thing is now is running again, so I came here to a localhost, blah blah. The Bit Typescript MetaMask, perfect. And we click, if we put it F12, we have here the console. Hey, hello. In order to taste the Web3 things, I'm gonna open Internet Edge. Okay, I'm gonna open localhost, and I will open the console too. Perfect, hello too. Everything is in order. Okay, so now what we should do, we have to first of all check if your browser have MetaMask installed. Okay, so for that we have to do it something like this. we have an object called window, and if you're, well, I can put it in the console log here, window, and if your browser supports Web3, you're gonna have this attribute, or this property, the Ethereum property. I'm gonna save it, and in Microsoft Edge, nothing, but in Brave we have here the full object. Okay, and look, we have like many functions, many attributes. Okay, we have, for example, this is MetaMask. That attribute shows you have MetaMask installed on your browser or not. So super easy. So what do we have to do? Well, we have to this situation, property Ethereum does not exist on time window, blah 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 blah. So we have to create the type of Ethereum. So we go into the types file, okay, and we have to create a new one. So we have to create a declare global and an interface for window. All right, we have to do it like this, and for the Ethereum type we have to do it, the name is, I don't think is, if I remember really well, the name is, let me check a little bit, so excuse me. Page provider I have here is like this, MetaMask in page provider. All right, and that type we have to import it from this part, and yeah, we have to put like this from MetaMask. No, sorry, MetaMask providers. All right, if we save it and we're going to main again, perfect, now we don't have any problem, and it's still working. I'm gonna refresh the page, perfect. Okay, let's do it like the action. We have to check if we have MetaMask installed or not, so we have to came to this part. So to go in there, we have to do something like this: if window.ethereum is MetaMask, if we have that, perfect, we have to put it, we have MetaMask installed, and if not, we can put a we don't. Easy busy. Okay, okay, in this case we have MetaMask installed, perfect. But if we go into Internet Explorer, we have an explosion. Like, what the fuck is this? Read properties of undefined, because you cannot like access to another properties into an undefined value. So for that reason we can use, well, in this case we can use the optional chaining. If you are like, what is optional chaining? Is like if you have an undefined and you want to access to a property of undefined, if you have the optional condition operator, optional chaining, it's not gonna explode. It's gonna check. If you don't have it, okay, don't worry, we don't gonna explode. We're gonna declare like undefined, and that's all. If you want more information, I will put it here, a video that is maybe better explained here, okay? But it is only for if this is MetaMask is not exist. If you don't want to that everything explode, you can put a optional chaining. It's gonna check before access. That's the perfect explanation. That thing is gonna check before, and if that thing don't exist, it's gonna go back and say okay, undefined. Okay, let's focus on this. Now we have here, I can save it, and poof, we don't have the explosion, at least. Okay, that's good. Well, now we only have to, for example, okay, we have MetaMask, we only have to ask for the user to access to the MetaMask wallet and get the address. Okay, so is something like this. You have to do a Windows Ethereum, a Windows Ethereum request. We're gonna have a request, and the request is gonna do with a method. I think it's not plural, it's singular method, and I'm gonna check the MetaMask MetaMask, exactly, documentation. We have here, for example, the RPC API, and we have many nice methods that you can use it, but we're gonna use this one, request accounts. Okay, so it's a method. Let's see, here we have, okay, method is singular, yeah, and it's like this. I'm gonna copy and paste it. Okay, so it's like this. Poof, perfect request, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna do it very quickly so we can create an accounts variable. It's gonna wait because this is a promise, and we can use a console log account. Why is account? It's because in MetaMask you can have like many wallets, in that MetaMask wallet you can have many addresses. You can have like, for real, in a second I will show you. So I only want to access, in this case, to the first direction. Okay, so if we refresh the page, okay, now is my address opened, because I was logged in before. So I'm gonna open again. I will close. Look, if you want to add a new account, it's like account detail. Nope. It's like this. Create account. You can create many accounts in this MetaMask. Okay. So I'm gonna log again. Poof. I will refresh everything, and again he asked me to enter. So now we check if we have MetaMask installed on the browser, and we ask to the user, hey, we have MetaMask, please log in. So when you finally get logged in, poof, he takes the account here, and we show only the first one. We can show all of them if you want. For example, let's see accounts to see what do we have. But in this case, I only have one, this one, the 0. So that's the thing. And Internet Edge at the end, if we refresh, okay, he's doing nothing. He's like, no, please leave me alone. Okay. So, well, I think with this we finish. You can, after that, you can, for example, doing an npm run build to create to package your project, and you can deploy in different places. So, well, what is happening? Top level ways are not available in the configure. Top level away is not available. Let's see what can. Top level is not available. Okay. Well, where I'm using the okay, here. Let me sequence check is MetaMask. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sync. Okay, I think with npm run build we can do it perfect, but I have to check again. Npm run dev. All right. Well, it's okay. You have to package into a function to not be like in the top level and await function there. So let's see again if the localhost is working, and yeah, it's still working. Perfect. Okay, well, we have the solution of that part. Well, I hope that video is useful for you. You can learn something, and this is just like the basic stuff, okay? But it's something. You with this is very powerful, eh? So you can do some stuff. Yeah, that's good. After that, we can check the balance of some coins of this wallet. We will see. Okay. Well, remember MetaMask, you have in this part, you have many others functions like get permission. You can switch the chain. For example, if the user is in Ethereum, you want to change it to Sapolia, or you want to change it to Binance Smart Chain, you can force the user to change it. That's very good. Well, big hug, and I hope everything is super good. Okay, enjoy.